we are right back because my sound stopped working. God damn it, Natalie! Son of a bitch, Natalie! Yeah, so I'm really grateful to be back. Ooh, I got a note. So what I'm opening right now, I'm back. Sound should be working. What I'm opening right now is my friend Natalie. Natalie in the city. Natalie and I, while I was on the previous one, I was talking about working on social media for a really long time. And then in the last few weeks, I've been asking myself the question, do I even like creating content anymore? Like, do I even like doing this anymore? And the lockout from Instagram was a validation. Like, oh yeah, no, I actually do. The fact that I didn't have the option to, was validation that I actually do like creating it. So I'm really grateful for that. My friend Natalie in the city, Natalie and I started my fashion blog. This place used to be called The Confessional. In 2013, I started a fashion blog, and that fashion blog would ultimately become what this space is now. And I started that fashion blog in 2013, my final semester of college. And I started it because Natalie, one of my best friends, Hannon, had been telling me to do a blog or do a YouTube or do a lot of things for a really long time. And I don't know, like, I just didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I had anything to offer. And then my friend Natalie was writing for College Fashionista at the time, which was like a website. And she took pictures of me for College Fashionista, and it was like the validation I needed. Like, no, I'm going to start a fashion blog. And then because I started The Confessional, Natalie started Natalie in the City and went off on her own and stopped just writing for College Fashionista and started writing on her own thing. So then we would sit next to each other in the computer lab on Boise State's campus and post to our blogs together. And now Natalie does Natalie in the City part-time. I think Natalie could probably do Natalie in the City full-time, but she does a whole bunch of things. And I got this big enough so it would fit you too. That's Natalie's hot fat ass on a shirt. She made one for her boyfriend, and then a whole bunch of us on the internet lost our damn minds that we wanted one too. So she printed them and sent them. So this is Natalie. And I'm so stoked to wear it. I got an extra large, so it's actually probably going to be too big for Nick, even though he just said, I like that. It's probably going to be too big for Nick. But Natalie is a huge reason why I learned things like bodies are allowed to have rolls and skin and dimples and allowed to be bodies. I grew up as a competition dancer, as an elite competition dancer, with a hardcore coach. And so that just like wasn't allowed. You weren't really allowed to have a body. Anorexia, while subtle about it, was like kind of encouraged. And so I'm so grateful to Natalie, and I'm so grateful to get to wear this on my bod. And I got it big enough to kind of cut the neck out, and my plan is to wear it like as a t-shirt dress. And I'm so stoked about it. And she wrote me a cute little note. And when I sent her a note, said I wanted a shirt, it said, I want your hot fat ass on my hot ass. Shanté, thank you so much. I love you. Natalie. Simple, basic, easy. Yeah. So there's all of that. This is kind of my little bit of a break to then get up and get ready for Reiki retreat. And what do I have to do today? Today I get to pack up all of my crystals. Would you guys like to go on the adventure of packing up all my crystals? Should I do that? Like pull them all out and then pack them up while talking to you? I get to pack up all my crystals. I get to go print out some paperwork and get just a bunch of those things figured out. I get to laminate some stuff. I get to complete some malas. One for myself, one for another friend, and then like do the wax seals. I got my wax seal today to wax seal up my malls because I'm extra AF. And then get some stuff loaded in the car. And then tomorrow, I get to pick up my support person, my assistant for the weekend. Her name is Jamie. Jamie has been a part of this community for a long time, and Jamie is coming. I get to wrap Jamie's gift today. And then kind of just chill. Another part of today is like relaxing, is enjoying, is tomorrow's the grocery shop and drive up to Driggs and do the whole thing. And so today is kind of a relaxing day. So yeah, Q&A, any comments, questions, things, just talk back to me for a sec. I just missed you guys, so I wanted to talk for a sec. stoked about this shirt. Stoked about it. She's smart. No? Nothing? I don't feel like I don't have anything profound to say. Like I'm not like on the vibe today. Aside from let me validate if what you've been going through has felt very intense recently. In the last like 10-ish days, we've been in a collective hurricane. How am I feeling in general? I'm pretty tired. I redid my Reiki Master attunement yesterday. I missed you. I redid my Reiki Master's attunement yesterday, which is a pretty intense, interesting experience. I did some integration with some inner child stuff, which was really great. My parents sold my childhood home, and I've been helping my mom move out of that for the last week, which is the most time my mom and I have spent together in quite a bit of time. My mom and I didn't speak for a little bit over 2 years. And then about a year, 2-ish years ago, year and a half ago, we started interacting again. And so to be the first time I was kicked out of my childhood home, I was 15. So we moved in there when I was 12 and I was kicked out when I was 15, for attempting to unalive myself. I was kicked out of the house. And then moved back in and then moved out again in the middle of my senior year, right after I turned out 18. And so, well, my parents lived there for 23 years. It was only really like my home, it feels like, for 3 of it. And so it's just been an interesting experience. So that's been a lot to move through. And then, yeah, I'm really excited about this weekend. I've learned a lot. I will say that. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about my pricing for my offers, in conjunction with the kind of experiences that I feel called to and feel fulfilled by creating. And how I've been pricing and what my pricing, how it doesn't match the experience that I'm curating necessarily. So I'm learning a lot about raising my prices and my value. My wifey is home, learning a lot about people and experiences and all of those magical things. Nick is home right now, so Nick being back home is a big deal. I ended a relationship with one of my best friends this last week for reasons. So it's been a lot. I've been moving through a lot, in the absolute best way possible. This weekend will be amazing. I'm so damn excited. I'm so excited. And I'm excited to leave and head up there tomorrow and kind of get in the container of it. And then I'm excited for Georgia, and I'm excited for Hawaii next year. Reiki Masters is in Hawaii. Hi, family.
Hi, beautiful lady. How you doing?
Good. What are you doing?
Can I get your number, beautiful lady?
Maybe. I like that ponytail. Have you seen that? That Mad TV skit?
No.
Hi, boy.
Hello, live.
The IG. This is my gaggle of extra children. Hi, humans.
Whose car is that?
I don't know. Probably someone who's going to the healing sanctuary.
They're from California.
How's your day?
Good.
Good.
They came at 20 to
Yes, Reiki Masters is in Hawaii in June.
I forgot to tell you. I'll tell you about my crazy dream.
You tell me after I'm off of the lives. The cool thing about Reiki Masters is Sammy, Jaden, and I, the power of 3, my little trio that we hang out all the time. Sammy, Jaden, and I do level 1 and 2 separately, and we do it in different formats. So Sammy does it in weekend workshops. Jaden does it in like a condensed short retreat that's like Saturday afternoon to Sunday evening, and then I do like an expanded luxury retreat for Reiki level 1 and 2, and then we do Reiki Masters and Advanced all together at a destination location. What's happening in Georgia in February in Georgia, I'm going to do another Reiki 1 and 2 retreat and training in Georgia, in Hilton Island, outside of Savannah. That's where that will be. How old was I? Someone asked me a question. How old were you when you started your business? I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. It's just in my DNA. My father is an entrepreneur. I guess my mother also. My dad's a developer. My first business endeavor, I was 7 years old and would take rocks out of my backyard and drag them around. I didn't live in a neighborhood. I lived out in the country. I lived out on a lane that there were 5 houses, and I would take rocks from my backyard and drag them around to the other people on my country lane and try and sell them rocks from my backyard out of my wagon. So that was my first crystal business. Now I just got better rocks and a bigger wagon. I started The Confessional, my fashion blog, in 2013, and then the way I left my corporate job, well, I guess I did a lot of like contracting work stuff too. I was a professional burlesque dancer and a professional go-go dancer. I've kind of always found a way to get paid to just do, like, paid to do things that I enjoyed and wanted to do. And then I left my corporate job using Beachbody's coaching. In 2000, I started coaching in 2013 and left my corporate job 6 months later, with Beachbody in 2014. I have been working for myself since 2014. And then I started doing intuitive work full-time in 2016. And so what has become Got Lost Get Found in terms of like energy, holistic, intuitive work full-time and like intuitive education, all of that, the beginnings of that was in 2016. So I've been a full-time entrepreneur for 7 years this last February. So 7.5 years. Hi, Michael. What's up? Jesse's on here. Michael's on here. Yeah, Georgia, I'm hoping to release this next coming week. The price is higher than Driggs was. I'm also traveling across the country to get there. And like I said, what I learned about the experiences that I like to facilitate and how I feel fulfilled is just a higher investment for me to be able to do so. So yeah, if you're interested in level 1 and 2, you can go to my website now and get signed up for the wait list. The people on the wait list will be the first person to get the thing. Brittany, if you're still on here, you're the first person to get the information. So, yeah. All that being said, I'm gonna go. Like, I'm gonna go do Mala things and get my crystals together and go get some stuff printed. I have about 2 hours before I have to pick my assistant up at the airport. And so, yeah. All of that. Yeah. Any questions before I go? I grew up, I had a very fancy life growing up, especially post 12. We moved into, when I was little, had a very full spectrum experience. When I was little, we lived in the trailer park, and one of my first memories is my mom, her eyes tearing up in the rear view mirror because I asked her to take me to McDonald's and we couldn't afford it. And then we lived in this, my assistant sending me a message. Let me ask you guys this. How do you feel about having on TikTok, having tapping videos posted in 2 chunks? Like 2 3-minute chunks, so it's 6 minutes total. Might as well try it, right? I don't remember what I was saying. You're cute.
Thanks, you're cute.
I want to wear that shirt. I want to see the back of that. I feel like I've had a version of that like 72 times in my life, and I don't know where any of them are. the lives. Hi. Okay, we're leaving live now. Everybody did say goodbye. Goodbye. Have a beautiful day.